Hey everybody, what's up? Ultramag64 here, and today I bring you another loot crating unlooting. Now, this month's theme is actually Transform. Now, if you can't tell by my name, I am a huge Transformers nerd. And so this little month I've been waiting a long time for. I've been like, yeah! Ever since I've heard this announcement, I was like, oh yeah, finally getting some Transformer swag up in my joint. Can't wait to see what all I get. And this month's Loot Crate does not disappoint. However, I do feel like it's a little disappointing, but then again, you can't really complain when you get free stuff, right? So anyway, let's start off with the most weird thing, which is the Loot Crate monthly loot magazine, I guess it is. It basically shows off a lot of this month's, cool stuff, a little bit about the general topic of what you're getting, which is the Bay Transformer stuff, along with some YouTubers, other stuff, and basically a preview of what you're going to get in this Loot Crate, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, they did this via email before. But anyway, next up we get the Loot Crate button, which is this awesome transformer. It's like Loot Crate transformer that transforms into a bus. I don't know why it wouldn't transform into a Loot Crate, but whatever. But yeah, it looks really cool. And next up we actually have this MLG thing. Now this is this month's sponsor, I suppose, and I don't quite know what they do, so I don't really care. But next up we have this cool Decepticon sticker. I can't wait to stick this thing on stuff. It is really cool looking. And then we have candy. I don't care about candy. Really don't care about it. And next up we actually have more MLG stuff. Now what MLG is it's apparently this major league gaming, hardcore competitive gaming scene, and I just don't care. Next up we have this Hexbug Nano, and it's actually an Autobot named Crosshairs. And yeah, I don't collect these things, and I have never seen one before until now. I've just never cared for them. It's pretty cool, I guess. The Transformers thing is kind of loose at best, I guess, but whatever. Honestly, I would have preferred that they include some sort of Transformers comic from IDW. Those things are really cool, but this thing's pretty cool. It's a little thing that scurries around your desk and stuff, except mine is problematic. Anyway, next up we have this Transformers minifigure blind bag, similar to the one we got last month with Adventure Time. Now, this one, I actually hope I get Wheeljack or, Ultra Magnus, because that'd be really cool, but, it's G1 styled, and whatever I get, I'm gonna be completely fine with, because guess what, it's G1, who doesn't like G1? So, anyway, what we get on the box itself is very G1-esque, and once you unwrap it, it's like the silver packaging, and it looks really cool. I was really like, whoa, okay, this is really cool looking. I would have preferred it look like the pink Energon cubes, but, beggars can't be choosers. And what we get is, sweet, it's Grimlock. Yeah, if you don't know, I'm a huge Grimlock fan. I love Grimlock, he's awesome, he's the leader of the Dinobots, and he's an awesome guy. I love the guy so much. He's got a flame sword. How can you not like a guy with a flame sword, How you gonna argue with that guy? You're not. I'm gonna tell you now, you're not gonna argue with him. Now, on the bottom of his feetums, he actually has the Loyal Subjects and the Transformers logo, and this guy's pretty decently molded. He's got pretty good articulation for what you get. You get arm articulation and head articulation, which I think is awesome. He also comes with his flame sword and also his blaster. Now, one thing about these things is they were a little bit hard to get open, and yeah, they were just really hard for me to get apart. I actually had some hard time getting the blaster out of the stinking Kangas Khan that is the wrappings. But once I got it out, I feel like it was a little too tight in his hands. Like, I could not get it open. I think I actually broke his hand trying to get the darn thing into his hand slot. And yeah, it just, in my opinion, the blaster, I'm like, I know it's part of his thing. He actually did come with a blaster in G1, but at the same time, the flame sword, in my opinion, is more iconic for him. So, I mean, it's no biggie. Like I said, it doesn't feel like it fits in his hand very well to me, and I just couldn't get it. Maybe it's mine, but the flame sword, on the other hand, the flame sword fit pretty well, in my opinion. And it looks really good. I mean, heck, I have little tiny Grimlock sitting here with a flame sword. You know, what else? What more could you ask for, right? I mean, look at the guy. The guy looks awesome and adorable. He's adore-awesome. I mean, I had to make up a new word to describe this Grimlock right here. He's just an awesome guy and an awesome figure, and probably one of the highlights of this Loot Crate. Now, next up, we actually get the big reveal, which is the Marty McPrime t-shirt. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's a Back to the Future cross with the Transformers universe, and I think it looks pretty cool. I would have preferred that every Loot Crater get different shirts, like, you know, one person gets a Ghostbuster tee, another person gets a Back to the Future tee, you know, whatever. But apparently, from what I've heard, is every Loot Crater gets this same tee. And it's cool and all, but, honestly, I feel like this Loot Crate is a little bit on the weak side. I do like it for what it is, and I love its theme. But I feel like maybe the Transformers tie is a little on the weak side for me, personally. Because I feel like instead of, say, a Hex Bug with a Transformers paint job, we could have gotten maybe the Transformers issue of the comics, like, say, All Hail Megatron. That would have been really cool. Another thing I would have liked to see is an actual Transformer toy in my Transformer Loot Crate. Because, you know, I mean, we got this cool Grimlock thing. Why couldn't we get, you know, a little Legends class figure along with it? Just food for thought, but honestly, I still love Loot Crate. I'm still going to be an awesome subscriber and get all the cool loots and stuff. If you want to get your own Loot Crate, go ahead and head down to lootcrate.com. Link in the description down below, and you guys can get your own loot. If you are like me and already are a Loot Crate subscriber, then go ahead and tweet at me at ultramag64 with hashtag Loot Crate and show off your cool transforming loot swag. But anyway, guys, I'm ultramag64. Remember, don't feel those parasprites, and as always, happy gaming. I'll check you guys on the flip side. Bye.